I finally had the chance to watch Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, and yeah, all the reviews are true. It's super, super good. I had a wonderful time watching this movie. I think everything that you loved about the first movie is still present. There's more Spider-Man, more Spider-Women, Spider-People. It's absolutely bonkers. This is one of those few times where they've sold us a multiversal movie, and it actually is, because there's just so many, and we actually get to spend a significant amount of time with a lot of these new Spider-People, which is so awesome. Big shout out to Pavitra, who we saw in the trailer, and who was one of the new characters that I really, really enjoyed, because he was just really fun, really sweet. And of course, being as connected as I am with Indian culture and stuff, it was really cool to see that represented on the big screen, and with his character, and even with like the unique animation style and illustration style that they had for him. And in fact, for all of the characters, that was what I really enjoyed about the first movie, was just how it really felt like a comic book come to life. And I felt that again here, and I feel like they really leaned into that even more in this film than maybe they had in the previous film, because I guess they figured that, this actually works, people like it, and so they had more of that, which I really, really appreciated. The music, of course, was on point, whether that was the soundtrack, which I think I'm probably gonna listen to now that we're done with the movie, and the score was excellent as well. In this film, you really get a sense of, how much time has passed, how the characters have grown, how they've changed, specifically Miles Morales as well. He's older now. He's a proper teenager, and he's going through these teenage things, and I think it's just so relatable for anyone who's watching it. Whether you're a teenager right now, or you're a young person and you're kind of going through a lot of those growing pains, much like him, or whether you're a little bit older and you're more like the parents, I feel like there's something there in the story that has so much heart, and I think that's just what is so special about this series in particular. Not that the other Spider-Man movies and Spider-Man content doesn't have that. I feel like that's such an integral part of Spider-Man's story, but for whatever reason in this movie, it was really getting me. Definitely bring tissues if you're sensitive like myself, because there were moments where I was like, and there were moments where I was like, oh God, I can't believe I'm already misty-eyed and we're not even 5 minutes into the movie. You know what I mean? There was just so much going on with his family and his journey as a Spider-Man and as a young man that I thought was just really, really great material and really great story-wise, because it just hits you in the feels, and then marry that with the amazing visuals and the really cool movement that you have with Miles, with Gwen Stacy, and all of the other Spider people that were just so cool, including some really, really fun cameos that I am not gonna spoil you on, of course, because this is non-spoiler, but once we've all watched it and you guys want to talk about it, you can do that in the live stream that we'll be having this weekend. So hopefully you will have seen it by then, because then I really want to talk about it. Yeah. Oh yes, Gwen Stacy. How could I forget? I was really appreciative of the fact that she plays such a bigger part in this movie, and we get to kind of learn more about her as a person and her backstory as well, and her relationships and stuff, which I found just so compelling and so intriguing. And I think Hailee Steinfeld is awesome. I've been really enjoying her work recently, and especially as a voiceover artist, I think she really brings a lot to the character. Shameik Moore as Miles Morales was also giving such a strong performance. And of course, Miguel O'Hara, how could I forget, our very own favorite Oscar Isaac. So good, so intense, so menacing, so brooding. I really, really enjoyed it. This movie is so much fun, and there's so much going on in the background as well. I know that Jabby mentioned this in his review, but like I almost wanted to like pause the movie at certain points and be like, wait, hold on. I'm seeing a lot here. There's a lot in the frame. I just want to rewind and pause and just like scrub through every single frame really slowly, because I feel like they're giving us so much there. Like, I can't wait to watch the breakdown videos on this, because I'm sure that like whatever I thought I caught, there's probably even more than I could have imagined. One thing that I will say about the movie though was it felt a little bit long. And now I'm saying this kind of giving the full picture, being that I went into the film already feeling quite tired. For the most part, I was fully engaged. I found myself really enjoying it, but there were certain moments where I really felt the runtime, because it's not a short movie, you know? And so I was like, oh wow, we're still going, but I'm invested. When it ended, let's just say I didn't want it to end and I was a little bit frustrated. You know, that's how they decided to do it, and I think they made the right choice. You'll know what I mean once you guys watch it. That was the one thing that I was like, I wonder if there's any way that we could have tightened it up, but I'm not sure that there is, because there is just so much story. You know, like what I was saying about Miles and his family and him and his relationships with his friends and with Gwen and like growing up and all of that. Like, that's all very important stuff. And I don't think there is any way that they could have trimmed it down and still made it as strong of a film as it was. We definitely get to see more of a bond between Miles and Gwen this time round. You know, their friendship is growing. Could there be something else in the works? I don't know. You know, it's all very will they, won't they? But ultimately, it's their friendship that is really, really sweet and just like so pure and lovely. And in fact, that's just like relationships throughout the movie. Like, there's a lot of, I guess, sort of like full circle moments and really touching moments that are just so wholesome and nice. I feel like if you're just looking for a movie that you want to watch with your family, maybe your friends. I know all of you Spider-Man and Marvel fans are already going to be there, but I think there's a lot there. It's not just a superhero movie. I wonder if that is an advantage in a way, in that it is an animation, and oftentimes I find that it is fun to kind of watch animations explore these really big themes about love, life, loss, family, which is all kind of covered here in this movie, but done in a really fun and exciting way that kind of it tugs at your heartstrings almost without you even realizing. Right now, all I want to do is get back on the AMC app, book another ticket for this weekend, because I had so much fun at the theater. And I really hope you guys do as well. And I am very curious to hear what you guys think. So talk to me about it. Let's have a chat. I'll see you guys very soon. I'm Achara Kirk. Ciao.